You folks have been listening to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. We just heard a song by Amy Speace called Nothing Good Can Come From This. Beautiful tune. Before that, Michael Lesko with Lookin' Up. Let's start with Amy Speace that we just heard. She's a Amherst College graduate who's now based out of Nashville. What a beautiful song, Mark. This is a good little discovery.
Yeah, Amy is just a super vocalist and great storyteller too. And her voice has been described, I think this is so apt, velvety and achy. and, and it's just got that perfect balance between velvety and achy. I really do think that. And it just sounds great. And yeah, this
Yeah.
is she just played actually at the Parlor Room in Northampton a couple of weeks ago, and it was a great show. Actually, shared the stage with Frank Fieli, another one of our favorites here, and
Mhm.
yeah, Amy's voice is just so smooth and rich sounding, and there's some nice violin on this tune too.
Yeah, and I think this song to me was really impactful because of the players on it. They have some pretty amazing people playing with her on this track. Will Kimbrough on guitar, who played with the Emmylou Harris band, and also Carl Brummel from My Morning Jacket on pedal steel. So I think that helps to flesh out this tune really nicely. And interestingly, I don't know if you noticed this about the lyrics, but it almost feels like a series of colloquialisms that have been like recombined to tell the story that Amy is trying to tell. So it's kind of cool. Like each phrase kind of feels very familiar at the same time as being something new. And I loved the fat snare sound in that song too. That was a really cool snare effect. I don't know exactly how he made it sound like that, but it was cool.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, and Amy was actually signed by Judy Collins' own record label called Wildflower Records, and Judy in particular wanted her signed because she was looking for artists when she started her label that sort of sounded a little bit like her, and Amy's got that sound, and she's done some great stuff. She's actually done 10 albums.
Oh
Um,
wow.
and she's won International Song of the Year at the Americana Music Association Awards in the UK in 2020.
Cool. Yeah. And before that, we were listening to Michael Lesko, someone who I was not familiar with from the Berkshires, with a song called "Lookin' Up." I really liked this song. This might be one of my favorite tunes on the playlist. Actually, it was really uplifting. It had really just a great vibe, and it almost like transports you to also this one. And the song we heard before always like transported us really long ago. This felt like it transported me to another time as well, but maybe a little more recent than that other tune. But I'm a fan of anyone who's willing to sing about the importance of expressing our love to one another. So this is a great song. I love this one. I'm going to be listening to it again.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's definitely done some great stuff. He's a songwriter, producer, and he's also a music teacher, a drum teacher. He runs songwriting circles and workshops for musicians out in the Berkshires. Um, and yeah, he's got a group called Michael Lesko and the Sons. Um,
Mm.
and I like this. I really like this. It's kind of like an Eagles kind of sound to this tune.
Yes,
Um,
yes, those harmonies. Yeah,
yeah, great harmonies in it, and it's a really catchy melody too. And as you mentioned, the lyrics have a really positive message.
absolutely.
And you can catch him, actually, I guess, Toby, on your birthday, right? May
That's right.
23rd, at the Parlor Room in Northampton, Mass, where he'll be sharing the stage with Sophia St. Helen and Wallace Field.
Very
And that should
nice.
be a great tune. A great show, I should say. Uh, Anyway, so up next, we have a couple of tunes by artists from the area, Marc Apostolides, and then we're starting out with Scontz Thompson, and anything goes.